afternoon. My name is Peter Jennings, and welcome to my show. Today we're going to have the notorious anti-prohibition gangster Al Capone on the show. Capone led the crime ring in Chicago in the 1920s, and now here's Al Capone.
Good to be here, Greg.
Greg, it's Peter.
Greg Jennings, Peter Jennings, same thing.
Anyway, so how was life in the 20s?
You know, it was pretty good.
It was pretty good?
Yeah.
What about all the murder and the selling of illegal alcohol?
The way I see it, that's the best part.
Alright. So, what did you do as the lead mobster?
Well, mainly, murder and sell illegal alcohol.
Of course.
Yeah.
How did you always seem to slip away from the cops?
Well, the trick of it is never getting caught in the act.
What exactly do you mean by the act?
I think you know where I'm getting at here.
Right. Okay, so, here's one of your nicknames, the modern-day Robin Hood. Could you explain that for us?
Certainly. So, you know how Robin Hood, he would steal from the rich and give to the poor?
Yeah.
Well, I steal from everybody and give to myself.
So what about the modern part?
Well, Robin Hood, he used bow and arrows, and I used Tommy gun.
Aha.
Yeah.
So, Al, your angry face is notorious and very threatening. Could you give a demo to the camera?
Of course. Rawr.
Terrifying.
Thanks, Greg.
It's Peter.
Whatever.
So, Al, it must have been hard to be a mob king and to be a family man at the same time.
You got that right. I like to spend as much time with my family as possible, but it was hard in my line of work.
In the average week, how many days did you actually get to spend with your family?
Around 2 or 3. I'd like to spend at least 2 or 3 days.
So you're telling me that your wife is usually free for 4 to 5 days a week?
What's that supposed to mean?
Nothing. Nothing.
all right. You do realize I control, like, the entire Chicago Mafia, right?
No, yeah,
Yes.
of course.
Splendid.
So, Al, what would you have wanted people to remember you most by?
Well, probably that I'm a total BA. Bad apple.
Good one, Capone.
Yeah.
So how did you end up in the crime business?
Well, it all started when I was about 14. I got expelled from my school in New York. And then, when I moved to Chicago, my crime career skyrocketed when I started selling illegal alcohol.
Alright. So one last question. What was your biggest hit job?
It was probably St. Valentine's Day Massacre. 7 of my enemies were killed.
Lovely.
Yep, no complaints.
Well, that's all, Al. Thanks for coming.
Good to be here, Greg.
Hi, I'm Peter Jennings, and welcome back to my show. Our next guest is a home run legend, a baseball Hall of Famer, and a household name. Give it up for Babe Ruth.
Oh, what up, man?
What's up? So how's New York treating you?
It is very good. I eat all the hot dogs. It is great.
I can tell you're eating a lot of hot dogs. Alright, so first question. What's your secret? How are you so good at baseball?
My secret is that when I get up to bat, I eat a hot dog, and I smoke a ciggy. And after I smoke a ciggy, I grab my bat named Darlin, and I just swing her as hard as I can.
Alright, so when you're swinging it as hard as you can, what's the best part about hitting a home run?
The best part is when you're rounding the bases, and you see all the hot mamas screaming your name. That is probably the best part.
Fair enough. So, about the hot mamas, how does it feel to be a sports hero?
Oh, it feels great to be a sports hero. When I'm driving through New York, and I see all the little kids with all my jersey on, that's a great feeling.
Mm-hmm. So, what do you think about before you get up to bat? Because there's a lot of pressure. What's going through your mind right before you step up to the plate?
Well, it's funny you say that, because a lot of times I think about the Negro League and how there's pitchers throwing 95 miles like Satchel Paige, and I'm thankful that I don't have to face him, but at the same time, it'd be nice to have a challenge into major leagues, especially when I broke the home run record.
Yeah. So, let's talk about towards the end of your career. First of all, you've hit a total of
714 home runs, sir.
714 home runs. And so after you left Boston, there was what people refer to as the Boston curse. How do you feel about that?
Oh, the curse is just a coincidence because they traded their best player. Me.
Okay. Well, here we go. Last question. After the games, where do you guys celebrate?
Okay, we go to restaurants and then we drink soda. Otherwise, speakeasies and stuff. Alright.
Yeah, I catch a drift. Alright, so it was nice to have you, babe.
Oh, no problem. Alright, Pete. YOLO.
So I told Mr. Cassidy, you don't know good music unless you're listening to Bon... Oh, hey, didn't see you there. I'm Peter Jennings, and... No, we're not gonna do that.